We are going to off-road a bit on the big 2017 Africa Twin. And this is more of an exercise for me just to kind of be more outgoing, maybe easier to think on the spot. But this motovlog thing could be a good way to, I don't know, do something a little different, maybe step out of my comfort zone a little bit. Alright, let's go. Traction control 2. Believe it or not, I actually like to leave it in ABS. I like to leave the ABS on. On the Africa Twin, the front tire ABS stays on all the time, 100%. So even if you have it in road mode or dirt, it's still on, which I don't mind. But I've heard a lot of people say that you need to have the ABS off on bikes like this. And to be brutally honest, since I'm kind of new at this, that's what I tried the first time. And I just had a lot of issues with it. So now, even though it takes me longer to brake, I actually like the ABS on because it just keeps it more stable, if that makes sense. For instance, I'm pressing, see? The bike doesn't do anything crazy, just goes in a straight line. But if I turn on the ABS, or I should say I turn off the ABS, then it kind of slides. And I know that's the whole point of it, but I don't have too much control over it. My limited skill sets don't let me do that yet. Favorite trail in the Pole Mountain area. The only reason why I like this one so much is because it features, like, I don't want to say hard trails, because they're not. At least not to a lot of people, but more challenging, I would say. Right now it is 82 degrees. It's supposed to be in the 90s today. And when I say 90s, I mean like mid 90s to, I think I saw 99. And that's pretty darn hot. Some people can throw this bike around like it's nothing. I think I picked, as far as the Africa Twin, I think I picked the right bike, I can tell you. It's you can pretty much do everything. Picking the Africa Twin, before this bike, as far as off-roading, the only experience I had was on a 2018 Kawasaki KLX 250. And that little bike was super fun. I just, not having any context behind any of my choices, I thought it was fine. It had enough power to do most things. It was light, or light-ish. It was good. It was a good bike. Mainly, the main reason why I got rid of it is the reason that I bought it in the first place was because my wife decided to stop riding because of some other reasons, and I decided to buy that bike. But shortly after, she started riding again, so I had to kind of sell it. But another reason was, honestly, you could do stuff like this, but it was kind of limited because of the fuel range and highway speed. With this bike, I don't have that issue. Not only can it do highway just fine, it has a 5-gallon gas tank, so it gives me a range of anywhere from 160 miles to 220, depending on how frugal I'm being. I don't know why I'm following this guy. So yeah, that was one of the main reasons why I got rid of it. And I don't know, I just see a lot of videos and cool things, and whenever I see fire roads or dirt roads, I'm always like, wow, what's there, or what can I do? And now I can. So That's one of the main reasons why I bought this 2017 Honda Africa Twin. It's actually the DCT version, if you didn't already kind of figure that out. It's you don't really worry about switching gears or none of that stuff. And I like it. They say that the DCT version is actually pretty good for off-roading, but I really honestly wouldn't have an idea. Hi. Past the ATV, which is good. Okay. But to be honest, I kind of do wish I would have gotten the manual version. For no other reason than just because I miss the shifting part. I really do. But I don't know, I get the best of both worlds. My wife has she has a Ninja 400 right now. And the bike is obviously manual. And I've been mainly taking it to the track. So I kind of get the best of both worlds, but some of the negatives of having the DCT is obviously the no gear part, which could be a positive too, but sometimes I do miss shifting. Another negative could be the added weight. You know, honestly, it does add. I can't remember off the top of my head how much weight it is, but it's like 20 pounds, I want to say. So it's significant, not ridiculous, but it is significant. Yep, there it is. So it's pretty much done. Definitely can't go that way. Oh shoot. Oh no. My camera mount broke. Well, I guess there goes that. Hi. Cool. I guess he figured out that it's closed too. ATVing looks fun. Alright, let's do this. But yeah, what were we talking about? Yeah, we were talking about the negatives of DCT. So definitely the lack of shifting gears, the weight, and another one could be the complexity. Myself, I haven't really had any issues with it, but I can only imagine how expensive it would be if something was to ever happen to it. And but yeah, the complexity of it, you know, like it's a dual clutch system. The same, I'm assuming, similar to the same system they use for. Thank you. Similar to the same systems they use in cars. And oh man, if that was ever to go bad, then that wouldn't be very good. I love this Africa Twin. You know, I think, in my limited opinion of dual sporting and dirt bikes and all that crazy stuff, this bike would be simply amazing if it could lose. Oh shit, how's the sand? I hate the sand. If it could lose an additional, say, 50 pounds, that would be freaking dope. Because everything else is good, you know, like the suspension is a little bit soft, yeah, but it's perfect for stuff like this. The tires are great because you can actually go over rocks and anything that you can throw at it. If you put some street tires on it, man, it's a quick bike. It really is. It's quick. It's just, I don't know, it's just an amazing bike. Just hitting up some trails. I've missed this. To be honest, I've kind of stayed away from it because I'm afraid of getting hurt. But as God puts it very clearly, fear does not come from Him. It comes from the evil one. You can't live your life in fear. I suppose it's pretty smart to have a general knowledge and of certain things that you can and cannot do, or that it would be wise for you not to do. But you can't live your life like